gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
70 Lions.
Here's Michael Vick. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead.
Oh, graphics.
18-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? When we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
These some coaches tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Vick readies to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Reggie Bush, 36 yards. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Ahmad Gardner got downhill quickly and stuck him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40. Yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Back to throw again. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The slot man in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. And then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets it up past the 35.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the gun, Vick. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's another Falcons first down.
They run the quick dive with Allstott. And Dominican Sue makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
They go again with Allstott. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
a gain of 21 yards. First down, Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and
Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Seven Pirates.
Now back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 56 yards. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
To throw, Vic. And this one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Vic to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
69, 9, 50, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Makes the score.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he spins away. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31.
So the pressure there, they were right in his face. It altered the ball's flight, and as a result, it turned into a lineman's dream.
Absolutely, because what linemen dream of, getting into the quarterback's face, shows the importance of a strong pass rush, especially when it alters what they do back in the pocket. So even if you don't get the sack, you can make the play that leads to the big interception.
Walker now on 1st and 10 to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll shift things around. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now a 2nd and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Craft rolling. 79. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
the shotgun. He'll look to throw. He completes this to Walker. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18, Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Jason Myers.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 21. Falcons nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be... Up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Vic. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get him back on track.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Panthers 16, Panthers 16. Ready.
They run up the middle with Bush. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. No.
Here's Vic. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They will indeed go for it. Vic. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
21-0 our score after 1.
First down. A gain of 14.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Come on, come on.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Viking 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Taken down.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Bronco 80. Go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
19.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60, Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. But I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
70 Rangers. 70. Ready.
2nd and 13. Walker with a grab, left side. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
On the draw, this is long. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. We'll call it no gain that time as it's going to leave it with a third and about 3 to go.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ken Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead in this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the rout is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. To return it, here's Reggie Bush. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Come on.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And space tough to come by there, so they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Bush. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 3rd and 2.
At the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Go check. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
There's Bush on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he could pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 53 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
28, Falcons 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4.
50, 50. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Love. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And a Cowboy first down.
18 Cardinal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And Walker has it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Ready? 60 Eagle. Ready?
Trying the left side with Walker. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Second 19.
Now again, running right is Love. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for first. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Michael Vick. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Vick now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Vick to the air again. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
The 46-yard line.
Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.